In the studio, bright sunny day outside, beautiful sun coming in my southern windows. Love that. Today I'm going to show you how to transfer your picture onto your watercolor paper. There are a few ways to do this, but this is just one particular way that I want to show you. I think you'll find it very, very helpful because while you're learning watercolor, it's good to be able to know that you can surpass the step of drawing while you're learning watercolor so that you can go ahead and proceed, because there's a lot to learn in your drawing and in your actual painting of watercolor. So I'm just going to show you today. This is going to be a three-part series of this painting right here. Actually, this is the photo. This is the photo. I took this picture of my street when I lived in Florida, and I went early in the morning when the sun was just perfect. And so that is what we're going to transfer. It's an easy transfer. It's like I don't know if you would call it a one-point perspective, but it's a great little village, and we're going to transfer it on this paper over here. So let me turn this camera around, and I'm going to show you how it's done. The first thing you're going to have to do is buy some transfer paper. This is called graphite paper. It's just called graphite paper. Buy some of this. Then it'll last you for 10 years because you won't use it that much. This is just to get you going. Because I do like to draw my stuff because you think you can't draw, but you can. And we're going to work on that in some of these videos too. We're going to draw our hands and our feet. And you're going to be very surprised. So we're going to put this is pieced up. But of course you'll have sheets about this size, bigger really. And we're going to put it on to our block of paper, or however you want to do it. If you want to tape it down, that's all another story. But so we're going to put this on here like this, and we're going to give it a little bit of tape on the edges, just so it doesn't move around. Excuse me, underneath our, there's a little spot we can tape here. Okay, and then we bring our paper. How simple is that? We bring our beautiful photo that I had blown up at Office Depot. So we're still taping this down a bit, just so we don't, have to worry about it moving. Okay, so make sure it's nice and straight. I've already drawn, because I started drawing this a minute ago. I'm going to start down in here. I'm going to get this part of the tree. I'm going to get the windows. I'm not going to draw this whole thing in this part of the series, but I do want you to see how we do this. And then the next part of the series, we're going to come in with the color. Aren't these colors amazing? Love this thing. So let me okay, here we have the painting. Make sure that's in there, right? So we're just I want you to take your time with this and go real slow. Get a nice pencil. It doesn't really matter what kind of pencil, if you ask me, but I have a mechanical pencil, but of course it's out in the car with my travel bag. So what we want to do, get your glasses on, is we're going to take shape. We're going to draw in shapes, okay? So here we have the top of this tree. And, just kind of use your own wisdom and intuition. You want to keep some lights, because no tree is just solid. There's always beautiful light shining through, and you can kind of figure that out, right? Basically, you want to definitely get these trunks up here, and which I said I already did. There is a window back here we'll go ahead and get that in. And this is such a cute little village. And here's this window hiding behind this tree trunk. Put the glass in. And while you're doing this, it's great because you are actually observing. Look at how this glass is showing up. It shows up with the dark gray, indigo type reflections in the glass. You'll need to remember that. This tree is coming down again over this window and out like that. So we have the bottom of this window, right? Yeah. We have in little clumps, it seems. I'm going to put one here. And we're just going to ad-lib up here. Okay. You can't get every leaf on this tracing. No. You are after shapes. So here's a shape. Here is one here. And you very dark in this window. Here's another window. Okay, and I want you to look at the purple in here. There's purple, there's blue. So these are the colors we're working with. There's tons of turquoise in here, right? So we want to know that this is another, this tree is still coming out. Okay, now here we have a window that has a little more detail on it. It's in the light. So it has a window ledge even. That might make a nice, interesting part of the painting. So we got that quarter of the section pretty much, but we don't have this this part of the building here. So let's just keep on this side. This is a little ledge. This is a stone building, stone and brick. And that's important because, okay, so it has this type of a thing here. Some kind of a decorative thing on here. Seems not everything shows in your photograph, of course, but now we're going to come across here. You see this piece of the side of this piece is shaded. We take note of that. Come along here. You don't have to press real hard. This is a decorative piece here. It kind of goes up like that. And we're not going to, seriously, we're going to imply, of course, because I'm an impressionist. We're not going to be that realistic. I think you should have coffee when you do this, or tea, because it's going to take a while. And you don't want to rush this. You don't want to rush it. You want to look at what you're doing. Here we have a very decorative piece. This is a very old building. I mean, it's not like going to France and looking at their architecture, or Italy, but it's a very old building that actually has a lot of charm. So we're going to go there. Okay, now we're going to go to this side here. So we have fire escapes, windows, and a tree, and the rest of this ledge. So we'll start up here for this window. Okay. We have this. It's interesting too how in this photo, the lines are not all smooth and straight. There's a lot of interesting seeming impressionism. Okay, so we have these bars, which are shown white. And we're going to use some Frisket, some masking fluid on some of these white places, because I think it will pay off. I painted this once before, real fast, drew it fast, and it was beautiful, but I always felt that I would come back and do it someday. There, isn't that cool? So we have this window. We have this, that. Now we have the underneath part of this fire escape, or terrace, whatever you call it. We come down here, we got 1, 2, 3, and then we're gonna come and get this one. So we have this. Now, this over here is a palm tree, so it's gonna be different. It's gonna be, it's gonna sweep down like this. There's a shape, 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 shape. You know, kind of triangular, right? This one pushes out this way. We have this, we have one back here. This one kind of overlaps it. We have to work on this. Note the colors we have. Yeah, that's pretty. So we have, it's going across here. And we're gonna get that one, this one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. And now we come to this ledge here, this ledge here, and come down. Okay, so this ledge, and this is a little shaded spot in here. This is another building back here. And it looks to me like there's another, anyway, that can be just ad-libbed. So now we've done the entire top of this, okay? Hey, what I want you to do is buy your graphite paper and go ahead and transfer your picture as I have shown you, as many details as you can find. Take your time, enjoy yourself, and then meet me back here. I don't know when I'll make the next portion of this video. It may be later today. It could be in a couple of days, but it'll be on right quick after this one, okay? So you can take your time. And so then we will start putting in paint, and I think that'll be pretty fun. So I'm also going to post, this is what I want to tell you. I'm going to post a picture of this in case you want to screenshot it, blow it up, and work on the same picture with me. Or you can take your own photograph and just do the same type of transfer, and then we can start painting together. And basically that's going to work too for you, because you'll learn, but you'll also have an original painting then, instead of, you know, copying my photograph. So either way you want to do it, this was part 1. Part 2 is going to come up, and I hope to see you there. Thanks for stopping by. Remember to like and subscribe and share this with would-be watercolorists in case they would like to learn this. I think this is a very helpful step. I know I was taught this in art school, and I thought, this is great. I want to do this until I learned to draw. And, you know, sometimes it helps you to not have to draw something twice as well. You may work on a drawing, and then you've got it down and it looks great, and then rather than do it again, which would probably be the ideal thing to do, but rather than do it again, then you can transfer it like this. It's just a helpful hint. Okay, see you then.